Luciferianism versus Theistic Satanism, exploring their similarities and differences. In the world of alternative spiritualities, two belief systems often garner attention for their controversial and misunderstood nature: Luciferianism and Theistic Satanism. Both movements challenge traditional religious norms and place emphasis on self-empowerment, yet they differ in their approach to spiritual practice, philosophy, and how they view key symbolic figures like Satan and Lucifer. This article delves into the core principles, practices, and philosophical underpinnings of these two systems to explore their similarities and unique distinctions. Understanding Theistic Satanism. Theistic Satanism is a belief system centered around the worship of Satan as a deity or divine figure. However, contrary to popular misconceptions, Satanists of this tradition do not view Satan as an embodiment of evil. Instead, they revere him as a source of knowledge, enlightenment, and personal empowerment. For theistic Satanists, Satan represents the breaking of boundaries, the embracing of individuality, and the rejection of societal norms. This form of Satanism often incorporates elements of traditional religious practice, such as ritual, prayer, and symbolism. Many practitioners see their relationship with Satan as deeply personal, allowing them to connect with the divine in a meaningful and empowering way. Notable figures in the history of theistic Satanism include Anton LaVey, founder of the Church of Satan, and Michael Aquino, creator of the Temple of Set. While LaVey's Satanism is often regarded as atheistic and more symbolic, his emphasis on self-liberation still resonates with theistic practitioners. Michael Aquino's philosophy, on the other hand, introduced a more esoteric interpretation, viewing Satan, or Set, as Aquino preferred, as an actual deity representing chaos, wisdom, and personal power. Exploring Luciferianism. While theistic Satanism focuses on the veneration of Satan, Luciferianism takes a different route. Luciferians do not necessarily worship Lucifer as a deity. Instead, they see him as a symbolic figure representing enlightenment, knowledge, and rebellion against oppressive authority. Lucifer, in this tradition, is a metaphor for intellectual curiosity in personal growth. He is often viewed as a figure who challenges the divine order to seek truth and independence. This focus on self-development and knowledge is a key aspect of Luciferianism. Unlike theistic Satanism, which may involve more structured worship, Luciferianism is usually highly individualized. Followers often create their own rituals and practices based on personal belief systems, making it a path of self-discovery and spiritual evolution. Many Luciferians draw inspiration from philosophical traditions like Gnosticism and existentialism, seeing their journey as one of personal transformation and empowerment. Rather than a focus on devotion to an external deity, Luciferians often emphasize inner strength and wisdom, seeing Lucifer as a guide to enlightenment rather than a god to be worshipped. Philosophical underpinnings, rebellion and empowerment. At the core of both Luciferianism and theistic Satanism lies a shared philosophy: self-empowerment and rebellion against established religious norms. Both traditions encourage individuals to reject societal expectations, embrace their desires, and seek personal truth. However, the ways in which they approach these ideas differ. In theistic Satanism, Satan is seen as a powerful being deserving of worship, with followers cultivating a relationship with this divine figure. This belief system emphasizes the personal bond between practitioner and deity, offering a structured path to spiritual empowerment through devotion. Luciferianism, by contrast, celebrates the archetype of Lucifer as a figure of rebellion and enlightenment but does not necessarily involve worship. Instead, Luciferians look to Lucifer as an example of how to challenge authority, pursue intellectual growth, and define their own moral path. The journey of the individual is key, and the focus is on self-guided exploration rather than adherence to a prescribed belief system. Another key distinction between these philosophies is their approach to morality. Theistic Satanists often adopt an ethical code that aligns with their interpretation of satanic principles, which may include values such as self-empowerment, individual freedom, and rebellion against oppression. Luciferians, on the other hand, frequently base their moral compass on personal intuition, critical thinking, and the pursuit of truth, rather than external divine commands. Practices and rituals, structure versus individualization. When it comes to spiritual practices and rituals, theistic Satanism and Luciferianism take different approaches. Theistic Satanism is often more structured, involving formal rituals such as invocations, offerings, and prayers directed toward Satan. These rituals are commonly performed in groups, fostering a sense of community and collective worship among practitioners. Rituals may follow specific formats, with the intention of connecting with the divine and harnessing satanic power for personal growth or spiritual enlightenment. In contrast, Luciferian rituals tend to be highly individualized. Luciferians may engage in meditation, visualization, or personal reflection, using these tools to deepen their spiritual understanding and knowledge. Rituals are often crafted by the practitioner, tailored to their own journey of self-discovery. The emphasis is on personal agency and self-guided growth, with Luciferians free to adapt practices that resonate with their personal philosophies and goals. Finding common ground. Despite their differences, Luciferianism and theistic Satanism share a commitment to personal empowerment and the pursuit of knowledge. Both paths encourage their followers to question authority, seek their own spiritual truth, and embrace their desires as part of their journey toward self-actualization. Both belief systems also reflect a desire to break free from the constraints of traditional religious structures, offering alternative spiritual frameworks for individuals seeking liberation. While theistic Satanism focuses on the relationship with a powerful deity, Luciferianism emphasizes personal enlightenment and self-guided exploration, with both philosophies leading to a deeper understanding of the self and the universe. Conclusion. Luciferianism and theistic Satanism may appear similar on the surface, but their differences in philosophy, practice, and interpretation of key figures like Satan and Lucifer offer distinct spiritual experiences. Whether one chooses the structured worship of theistic Satanism or the individualized path of Luciferianism, both belief systems offer unique avenues for those seeking empowerment, spiritual growth, and liberation from societal norms. Ultimately, both traditions represent different expressions of the same desire, the pursuit of knowledge, self-discovery, and personal freedom.